As another week and another month takes off, can the same bring fresh gains to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the altcoins? This is an important question that we will be answering today in Voice of Crypto's Daily News Wrap. Hi, I am Varuni Trivedi, and welcome back to our Daily News Wrap, where we talk about all things crypto, blockchain, and Web3. Before diving into the top news of the day and looking at some of the crucial price charts of some of the top cryptocurrencies, we shall take a look at today's cryptocurrency prices by market cap. The global crypto market cap at the time of recording this video on August 1st stood at around $1 trillion mark. However, it was down by almost 3% over the last day, which meant that the larger trend on the short term on a daily chart was tilting a little towards bearish. This could also be because of Bitcoin's recent pullback down to the 23,000 US dollar level. We can see that on the 24-hour chart, Bitcoin is down by 2.74%, while Ethereum, the top altcoin which had been rallying massively over the last few weeks, is also down by close to 4%. That said, Bitcoin and Ethereum were both up by 5 and 8% respectively on their weekly charts. Moving on, we shall take a look at some of the top altcoins and how they are performing in the market at the time of recording on August 1st as a new month begins. Well, we can see that BNB was up by almost 11% in the last week, but is down by close to 3% over the last one day. XRP is down by 4% on the daily. Cardano is down by 4% on the daily, while Solana is down by 5% on the daily chart and Dogecoin by 3%. Notably, however, most of the altcoins are making decent gains on their weekly chart, which means that the macro trend is turning towards bullish, even though the micro trend or the daily trend can be tilting a little bit towards bearish as a new month takes off. One of the most important development in the market was that XRP is back to the 6th ranked cryptocurrency by market cap. XRP has now surpassed Cardano and BUSD or Binance USD, and now it is at the 6th spot. But whether XRP can make it back to the top 5 assets by crypto market cap is something that we will know in due course of time. Before we take a look at the price action of certain cryptocurrencies, we will take a look at some of the top news of the day. Binance lost almost 90% of its users after implementing KYC, losing billions in revenue. Whether this will affect Binance's monopoly in the market or not, let us know in the comment section down below. Up next is the talk of the bull market in the cryptocurrency space, which has been on for quite a few weeks now. The weekly crypto asset flow highlighted that over the last 5 weeks, Bitcoin and the larger cryptocurrency market has seen consecutive cash inflows into the market, which means that market participants are now lesser worried about entering into the cryptocurrency market, which also highlights that the larger sentiment is now turning towards bullish. We can see that the CoinShares data shows that there was a massive uptick in terms of inflows on the 29th of July, which was the day when the cryptocurrency market also noted a decent uptick in terms of the crypto market cap. That said, the total transfer value into Tron has exceeded $5 trillion. This is possible with 105 million accounts and 3.6 billion transactions, which have now made Tron the second largest public chain by stablecoin market cap, and also the top 3 largest public chains by TVL. We can see that Tron is doing pretty good in terms of the total value transfers and the tokens, as well as the TVL and total transactions, which shows a healthy data for Tron as a blockchain at this point. Whether this will impact Tron's price is something that still remains a question for quite a few analysts. Last but not the least, a quick look at the Bitcoin chart. We are taking a look at this chart on a Monday when a new week essentially starts off. On a weekly chart, we can assess the macro trend of an asset's price. Here we see that Bitcoin had been in a macro downward trend from April 2022 up until July 2022 for a considerable 4 months, almost a considerable 4 months. Before that, Bitcoin's price had been consolidating and saw another larger downtrend after it made an all-time high in November. Bitcoin's price had been slightly noting the downtrend from November up until February, followed by a decent consolidation and then another massive downtrend. As we see 3 weekly green candles on Bitcoin's chart for the last 3 consecutive weeks, there is a considerable optimism in the market whether this can be a true reversal from the downtrend that Bitcoin's trajectory was seeing. However, whether this can be called a true reversal or whether this will end up being one of the similar consolidation periods that Bitcoin saw in April and then again in January is something that we can confirm only after we see a few more weekly close in green. While this is a good sign that another weekly close has happened in green for Bitcoin, whether the bullish trend could continue or not is something that only time can tell. However, looking at the daily chart, we see that Bitcoin is noting quite a bit of pullback on a fresh Monday. Clearly, Mondays aren't very pleasant on Bitcoin's price, as we see an almost 5% dip of Bitcoin's price. Bitcoin even dipped to as low as $22,900 on August 1st. However, whether bulls will be able to push prices above key resistance levels is something that the market still awaits. We can confirm a short-term recovery if Bitcoin's price establishes above the $24,000 mark. However, before that, commenting whether Bitcoin's reversal is in fact a true reversal would be being too quick with our judgments. This, my friends, is all in today's daily news wrap. Stay tuned for more such updates from the cryptocurrency market. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.